Yo, sometimes people don't want the same things for you that they want for themselves. And I noticed that early on when I was in that era of my life where I had friends and I felt like I needed to be around people, and I felt like the people around me cared about me just as much as I cared about them. I felt and thought that the people around me wanted for me what they wanted for themselves, as I wanted for them what I wanted for myself. And when I finally realized that I didn't even know how to feel, when I finally realized that people didn't feel the same way that I felt about them, about me, when I realized that I was better alone, when I realized that the only way to reach my full potential was individually, without people around, without friends, without distraction, without manipulation, without, um, you know, just all of that stuff. It was some of the scariest shit for me because I was so dependent. I was so used to being around people, being around friends or people I thought that was my friends, even family. It was scary. It was unfamiliar to have the feelings that I was having. You know what I'm saying? Like the emotions that I was having and the urges that I was having. And it was like, yo, I just woke up one day and I wanted all of the people that wasn't supposed to be a part of my life to be gone. And it happened that way. When I really started to dig in and I started to do a deep dive of just getting rid of shit that didn't serve me no more, people that I didn't want around me, untrustworthy people, unloyal people, bad people, negative people, evil people. Um, and I really started to prioritize that and speak to the Most High. People started to fall out of my life. And I ain't gonna lie, it was scary because it was some people that I didn't want to fall out of my life. I wanted to be, I didn't want to be right about certain people. I wanted God to be wrong about certain people. You know what I'm saying? Because I was that dependent. And what I realized in getting by myself and being in solitude, what I realized was I only want to be around people that I can be with when we winning. I could be with them same people when we losing. Like we in this shit when we winning, we in this shit when we losing. We win together, we lose together. And I have a few people in my life, no exaggeration, maybe 2 people, 3 people in my life, a part of my life that I win with and I lose with. And I'm willing to win with and I'm willing to lose with, no matter what. Because a lot of people, they only want to be around you. They only want you in their life, or they only want to be a part of your life to benefit. They want to use you for what they need you for. And I really just wasn't okay with that. I realized that eventually, and I'm thankful and I'm appreciative that I was able to get to a place of clarity and consciousness and understanding that I didn't want that for myself. I didn't want to be around users. I didn't want to be around losers. I didn't want to be around snakes. I got tired of being around those type of people. It wore on me. You know what I'm saying? Being around those type of people had me not even realizing my own worth. So it's something to be said when you got people in your life that you can win with and you can also lose with. And I had realized, like, yo, this is the way that it's supposed to be for me. I don't need a big crowd. I don't need to be around 100 niggas. You know what I'm saying? because everybody don't want you to win. Everybody, they might want you to shine, but not as bright as them. And I was telling one of these people, one of these important people to my life, one of these special people, a part of this team, a part of this life, my life, you know what I mean? That tough times don't last. Tough times don't last. Hard times don't last. Strong people do. Hard times don't last. Strong people do. It can't rain forever. Brighter days are ahead. And I just love that I'm in a place where the people that I'm willing to lose with, I can win with. And if that means pouring into them, if that means being a resource, if that means doing whatever I can do to help them in any way I can. When you have a team, when you have a group of people that love you and care about you and want you to win, it's a beautiful thing. And I'm just at a place in my life where the very few people that I allow into my space, we all on the same page. You know what I'm saying? And these is women. These ain't even guys. These is women. You know what I mean? These are special women, and we on the same page. We all want for each other what we want for ourselves, and that's a beautiful thing. That's all you can ask. That's all you can ask of a person. You know what I'm saying? To just want for you what they want for themselves. And friends and family, certain family members, it's all about what you can do for them. It's all about opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful that I'm no longer around that. Like I'm removed from that. I don't, when you get to a place where you're okay with being by yourself and you don't need people, you don't rely on people, it is a different type of thing that you unlock. It's a different type of ability, a different kind of superpower. When you can collaborate with people that is on what you're on, that want for you what they want for themselves. Like I keep saying, we win together, we lose together. And one thing I want to say, man, what I've been telling the people that I love and care about, and they told me things and shared things with me in their own way. But one of the things that I've told these special people in this circle, in this tribe or this group that we share, is like, things will get better. And I was losing. I was losing at one point in time. And they made sure that I understood that if I lose, they lose. Same way that if I win, if they win, I win. It's a win for us all. And I was explaining to one of these people, like, yo, they was at the bottom and they felt like they was losing their grip. You know what I'm saying? Like, couldn't hold on anymore because they was at an all-time low. Life was happening, and stress, struggle, bills, just a low point in life. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you lose, I lose. I have that type of empathy for the people that I care about and I love. If you lose, I feel like I'm losing. So I'm going to only pick you up. I'm going to only help you elevate. You know what I'm saying? And I was explaining to him like, yo, and even tell him a lot of times when I give advice, it's me to me too. It's not just me to somebody else, it's me to me. And I was just saying like, yo, it can't rain. It won't rain for forever. Things will get better. And, you know, sometimes when you tell somebody something, they know that you want the best for them and you got pure intentions and you got a pure heart. But, and I know this from experience, you hear it and you know it's coming from a pure place, a true place, a genuine place, but you still feel the way that you feel. It's still hard. It's still hard to deal with the struggle. It's still hard to deal with bills that won't stop coming in. You being at the lowest point of your life, being depressed, stressed, wanting to end it all, wanting to give up, wanting to quit. And I was telling this person like, yo, hang in there. Just outlast the struggle. You got a part to play in all of this. And your part that you got to play is to never quit. When you quit, it's over. Never give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, never quit. Because a lot of times people quit right before. Not that you're doing it for a blessing, not that you're doing it so you can reap the benefits of something, but you might just be quitting right before things change. You might quit, and most people do. They quit right before things get better. Or right before things no longer hurt or are no longer painful or are no longer stressful. They quit right before. I was explaining like, yo, just got to keep going. Just keep showing up every day. Even when you don't want to, keep showing up every day. And they was about to quit, you know, give up. And I understand. I get it. You know what I mean? I know the situation. And things have been going so well, right? Things have been turning around. Damn near feel like overnight success. And what came to my mind, you know, that's a win for everybody, might I add, you know, just even for me, for them. But that's the thing, like I said, that I enjoy when you're around genuine people. But yeah, like I was saying, when you're around genuine people, it's just it's a beautiful feeling. And I just want to say this, things is good right now. Things have gotten better. Things are shaping up. And what I'm learning about life is you just got to be able to outlast the bullshit. You got to be able to outlast the stress, the misfortune, the bumps in the road, the adversity. You just absolutely can't quit. No matter what, you can't give up. And when you're going through life and you're winning and you're having success, things is going good, not to base everything around that, but know that it's going to come a time where things aren't going to be so good. And when you're going through your struggles, when you want to quit, when it's stressful, you can't lose your faith. Never lose your faith. And whoever you pray to, whoever you believe in, the creator, the universe, the answer, whatever, never lose your faith. Real good people next to me, real good people around me in my circle was about to quit and lose their faith, and so was I. Plenty of times I was about to quit and give up. And I really believe that now. I'm a true believer of God ain't gonna give you what you can't handle. And so plenty of times I felt like I was at my breaking point. I felt like I couldn't take it no more. Stress, struggling, depression, whatever. And it stopped raining. Like I say, it can't rain forever. It won't rain forever. Things got better. And so, and realizing that, I just understood, like at that point, at this moment in my life where it's like, yo, life really a roller coaster. It's ups and downs. And as much as you can celebrate and be excited and happy about the good news and the new chapters and the positivity in your life and the wins and everything like that, you got to embrace and you got to embrace the losses. You have to embrace the losses. You got to plan for the losses if you can. You know what I'm saying? Prepare for the losses if you can. But during the struggle and during your stress and during your misfortunes and your adversity, never lose faith. You know what I'm saying? That shit build character. It give you strength to prepare for the next loss, to be ready for the next loss. You stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And that's what I learned, man. And like even giving advice to the people that I love and care about and that I'm close to is like, bro, this shit really just like outlasting the bad times, outlasting the struggle and the stress and the misfortune and the adversity. It's just about outlasting it and not quitting. Real shit. Because there's gonna come a time where you're gonna win again. And you're gonna win and it's gonna be all good and you're gonna forget about when you was losing and when you was stressed and what you was mad about and what you was down about and what you was about to quit about because you winning. You back to winning. But when it come a time, and it will come a time when you're gonna lose again, you can't lose faith. You gotta keep the energy. You gotta know that it's gonna be better days. You gotta know that this will pass. This shall pass too. When you at your lowest point of your life, that's gonna pass. You gotta keep that same energy. I don't care if it lasts a month, a year, a couple of years. You cannot quit. You gotta know that better days are ahead. You can't give up. Once you're shown, once you experience being pulled out of the struggle or being pulled out of misfortune, being pulled out of stress and not having, once you're pulled out of that, you owe it to the creator, you owe it to the universe, you owe it to the source, God, some call it God, whatever, you owe it to understand and acknowledge that, respect that, know that things will always get better. You know what I'm saying? As above, so below. You know, good, bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing positive results. I'm seeing a lot of winning and I'm appreciating it. I'm humble. I'm thankful. I'm fortunate. But the next time, and there will be a next time that I don't have it or it's not working in my favor, I gotta ride that shit out. I gotta lose like a winner. I gotta lose like a winner. You know what I'm saying? Take my losses how they come. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Life is beautiful. Life is full of ups and downs, adversity, good times, bad times, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that I got who I got around me. You know what I mean? I could lose with them. We lose together, we win together.